Hi fans of high quality entertainment. I'm picking up Molly at the train station in about 3 hours or so. So expect some footage from that tomorrow at some point. I thought I would do a video, just for the fun of it, on David Bowie and choosing my favorite and least favorite song from each of his albums, including the soundtrack for the Buddha of Suburbia. Buddha of Suburbia. You don't say that every day. So I struggled over it, okay? So, first one is, and I think David Bowie didn't consider this part of his discography. He was kind of embarrassed about it. But I think it's fine. His 1967 release, David Bowie. I think my favorite song would be, at the moment, Love You Till Tuesday. I've only really listened to this album maybe 2 or 3 times, so I need to listen to it more. But I think Love You Till Tuesday is my favorite. And I don't have a least favorite. Oh, probably I do actually. Please Mr. Gravedigger. It's just so bizarre, but it's kind of it was kind of, even back then in 1967, he was, you know, making some pretty strange songs, and that is definitely different. But it's not that I don't it's not that I dislike it. It's just my least favorite at the moment. And just for further fun, I'll rate each of these as of now. And I'm hoping later in the year, maybe around Christmas time, once I completely know his discography, I'll rank all of his albums. But I would give this a 6 out of 10. It's okay. His second release, or his first release, whichever way you want to look at it, David Bowie, also known as Space Oddity. You know, Space Oddity, even though I've heard it many, many times. I'm not tired of it, but I've heard it so much. But still, it's such a damn good song. But I'm still going to go with something else. I'm going to go with Memory of a Free Festival. And my least favorite would be, well, the one song here that I don't remember, so it must be my least favorite, An Occasional Dream. But I still love the whole album. And I would rate this, I would rate that a 9 out of 10. Next up, The Man Who Sold the World. This is pretty heavy stuff. If you like Black Sabbath, you might really like some of this. It is between, I love this whole album, but it's between The Man Who Sold the World and the Supermen. And I'm going to choose the Supermen. My least favorite is, really hard to choose because every song I really like a lot. I'll just choose one. All the Mad Men, even though I really love it. But it's got to be a least favorite on the album. Next up, a lot of one of their favorite Bowie albums, Hunky Dory, and also one of mine. Give this a 9 out of 10. I know. I know you're watching me. Hunky Dory. Okay. Most people would choose Life on Mars. But Kooks and Quicksand, Queen Bitch. I'm going to go with the Boulez Brothers because there's just something about that song. When the acoustic guitars come in, it's like, I've gotten teary-eyed from the song and I don't know why. So it's my favorite. And my least favorite is pretty easy to pick out. It is, well, it's actually two of them, but it's between Andy Warhol and Song for Bob Dylan. 10 minutes later, I have chosen Song for Bob Dylan. Thank you. And I would rate this, I would still rate this 9 out of 10, even though it's got a couple of weaker songs on it than The Man Who Sold the World. the other songs, I love some of them more than some of the songs I love on The Man Who Sold the World. So it's a 9 out of 10. I hope that makes sense. You may have heard of this one. Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. And I actually just got the DVD, finally, of the final concert with the Spiders from Mars. Excellent. Okay. My absolute favorite, there's many on here, but my absolute favorite is Rock and Roll Suicide. And my least favorite is about the only one that I'm not, that I like, but I don't, don't really love, is It Ain't Easy. It Ain't Easy Easy. And I would give this, once again, a 9 out of 10. Aladdin Sane. I really loved the cover version of Let's Spend the Night Together. But at the moment, I'm going to choose Aladdin Sane. I love the crazy piano solo in that track. And my least favorite, I don't know. I actually pretty much like or love them all. But I'll go with Time as my least favorite, even though I still like it a lot. And I would give this, a 9 out of 10. And I'm not, if there's some, believe me, there's some albums of his that aren't 9 out of 10s. But all of these early ones are pretty consistent. And that's how I became a fan, a big fan in the last year. Bowie Pinups. This is one I'm still struggling to get into. So at the moment, I guess maybe CMOLE Play is a version of Pink Floyd's. And my least favorite is, I can't really pick a least favorite because, to be honest, I need to listen to this a few more times. I just haven't had the time because I've been listening to all the other ones. So at the moment, I would give this a 7 out of 10. I like it, but I'm not wanting to listen to it as much as all of the others, or most of the others. Now this one, Diamond Dogs. Yep. My favorite is, I think I think that it's on here. They're all separate songs, but I think it's the medley. It's that Sweet Thing Candidate and Sweet Thing Reprise. So that section, I think it's a medley, but maybe I'm wrong. If not, then it's just, I guess, Sweet Thing. And my least favorite is Rebel Rebel. I guess because I've just heard it so much, and once in a blue moon I even skip it. Not that I don't love the song, it's just I've heard it so much. And I would give this a 9 out of 10. Young Americans. I've enjoyed listening to this. I need to listen to it more, but my favorite would be, at the moment, Win. His vocals are amazing on that. And my least favorite would be Across the Universe for now. And I would give this, I still like this a lot, but not as much as the other ones that I've shown you, except for Pinups. I would give this an 8 out of 10. I really do like it a lot. Station to Station. 6 songs. My favorite is Station to Station. And my least favorite is, they're all great. They are all great. But I guess I'll just pick Stay. And I would give this a 9 out of 10. I want to also say, I think David Bowie, for me, has one of the most consistent discographies. I know, there was a kind of a rough patch there in the 80s, but he got out of it. Next up, Low. really difficult. I think it's between Sound and Vision and Always Crashing in the Same Car. I'm going to go with Always Crashing in the Same Car. And my least favorite, and I do like the instrumental side too, a lot. So, I don't know. Art Decade, one of the instrumentals. I still need to listen to this more to really, you know, focus on each song, but I would give this absolutely a 9 out of 10. I love, like I said, I love all the instrumental side of it too, and Heroes. Now, see, I'm getting confused. 9 out of 10, okay? I'm all excited about Molly. Okay, Heroes. I had difficulty getting into this album. In fact, I didn't think I would ever really like it, but now I do a lot. I know most people would choose Heroes, which is awesome, but I'm going to go with V2 Schneider. And my least favorite would be, I guess, The Secret Life of Arabia. And I would give this, at the moment, an 8 out of 10. Lodger. So many great songs on this. Red Sails, that took me a while to appreciate, but now I absolutely love it. A lot of great songs on this. And I think my favorite at the moment is Boys Keep Swinging. My least favorite would be Repetition. I found it kind of repetitive. And at the moment I would give this an 8 out of 10. Scary Monsters and Super Creeps. Teenage Wildlife is one of my all-time favorite David Bowie songs. And my least favorite would be Kingdom Come. And I think I love this more a few months ago than I have recently. Kind of strange. But still, looking over these songs, a 9 out of 10. See, this is why it's going to be really, really difficult for me to rank them. But by Christmas of this year, I'm going to rank the David Bowie albums. Let's dance. Once again, it's an album of his I need to listen to more. This is the remastered version, which I'm just starting to listen to. My favorite would be, at the moment, China Girl. And I can't, maybe Shake It for my least favorite. And I would rate this, at the moment, a 7 out of 10 tonight. I was actually kind of dreading buying this because I've heard how not very good it is. But actually I was kind of impressed with it, and I said to myself, this ain't so bad. My favorite song is Lovin' the Alien. Oh, wait a second. God Only Knows is... I've heard so many people say how bad it is, Bowie fans, and I love it. So it's my second favorite. And my least favorite would be, Blue Jeans Great too. My least favorite at the moment would be maybe, I don't know, Tumble and Twirl. I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10 for now. Another Bowie album that a lot of fans don't care for too much, Never Let Me Down. 2018 remaster, and I know there's a remix. There's a remix of this one, isn't there? But not that one. Maybe somebody can let me know in the comment section below. Never Let Me Down. This is the one that I'm going to have to completely skip. To be totally honest, I need to listen to this more. But from the couple of times I've listened to it, it might be my least favorite of his. And I'll give this a 5 out of 10. Black Tie, White Noise. I just bought this recently, so I'm still, once again, getting to know it. But, that being said, I like The Wedding. Because I listened to that on Spotify before I bought this. I thought, this is actually pretty good. So I was impressed with that. And like I said, I need to listen to this more, so I can't. From what I've heard of it, my favorite is The Wedding, and I don't have a least favorite. I need to listen to it more. And from the couple of times I've listened to this, I would give it a 6 out of 10. David Bowie, The Buddha of Suburbia. I was impressed with this. I enjoyed it the first listen. I enjoyed it the second listen. And I enjoyed it the third listen. But I can't pick a favorite song. I guess when this was released, it didn't really sell that well, and some people never even knew about it. But right now, I love the opening track, Buddha of Suburbia. So that's my favorite, and I won't pick a least favorite yet. But like I said, I've really enjoyed this. I'm going to give it I'll give it an 8 out of 10, because I still need to listen to it more. But like I said, I've really enjoyed it. Outside. A lot of Bowie fans think this is when he started to really make his big comeback. I think at the moment Halo Space Boy is my favorite, and I can't pick a least favorite because I need to listen to this more, but I haven't gravitated towards this like some of his other albums yet. I haven't clicked into it, but I think I will in time. I just have to be patient. But just from the few times I've listened to it, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Earthling, I love it. I'm really impressed with this. At first, when I first bought it, I was thinking back to when this was released, and it's like he's kind of following trends and 9-inch nails and everything. But after like the second listen, it's like, I got it. I love it. My favorite would be possibly Dead Man Walking. And my least favorite, yeah, they're all good. Well, the one song on here I don't remember is The Last Thing You Should Do. So I guess that's my least favorite at the moment because I don't remember it. But I would give this a 9 out of 10. I've really enjoyed it. Hours, one of his least loved albums, and I can kind of see why. I've started to listen to it, and I've never listened to it all the way through, so I might as well skip it. I won't even, it'd be unfair for me to even rate it. So, but I do like, so I will say Thursday's Child, I really do like. And then it just kind of, well, The Pretty Things Are Going to Hell, that's pretty damn good too. I just need to listen to it more, so I'm not even going to rank it or rate it. Heathen. I think my favorite on this is I took a trip on a Gemini spaceship. And my least favorite would be, I don't know, I Would Be Your Slave. I'm giving this at the moment because I'd really enjoy this, but still need to listen to it more to give it an honest ranking. But at the moment it's an 8 out of 10. Reality, which I recently bought, and Fall Dog Bombs the Moon. That's pretty damn good. But I'm going to have to go with Killer Star is my favorite at the moment. A lot of people like Bring Me the Disco King, but I haven't. I need to listen to that more. I guess my least favorite would be She'll Drive the Big Car, because I don't remember it. But I really have liked listening to this so far. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. A very high 8. And then, of course, he was gone for like 10 years, and all of a sudden, ta-da, a new album. I need to replace that. Don't you hate it when a CD's not perfect? Once again, I apologize, but I'm still. This is showing you my progress listening to David Bowie, and I still haven't connected with all of the albums yet, but I'm slowly doing that. I love The Next Day. I love that opening track. It was a great way to open the album. So I'm going to go with The Next Day, and I won't choose the least favorite because I need to listen to the second half more. I know the first few songs a lot more than the last few. But I would give this right now an 8 out of 10. And sadly, his final album, Blackstar. I think Blackstar is probably my favorite. And I can't tell you what my least favorite is because there is no least favorite. It's a 10 out of 10, people. And it's not just because after I recorded this, of course, he passed away. It's because I just think it is a phenomenal album. And yeah, so it's a 10 out of 10. And that's it. This is why I do these videos, though. It's not just so I can blabber on. And I love getting the feedback and the comments from other David Bowie fans. So comment below on what you think. What are your favorite songs, least favorite songs, and just talk about some of these albums that I talked about. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.